Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Humbo here, and if you're clicking on this video today, you are interested in the things you need to know before switching to keyboard and mouse. Now, you could be a month in, 2 months in, doesn't matter. I promise you, you just came to the right place, man. I am about to vent, rant, whatever you want to call it, about everything that I've learned in my year and 2 months on keyboard and mouse, man. I am going to go over my mindset, my things that I practice, just everything, man. I'm going to give you guys the information you need to go to a really high level. If you're willing to get there, man, you guys have got to be willing to put in the work. But this video right here will help you more than any other video out here on the topic. I promise. All you guys got to do is watch this video all the way through, man. Maybe let's watch it twice, watch it 3 times, man. Save this video a favorite. I'm telling you, I'm really about to get hype. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna pump y'all up. We're all about to become gods. Let's go, baby. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is your mindset, man. It is literally probably 80 to 90% of your success on keyboard and mouse is going to be determined by your mindset when switching. And the first thing that I'm going to talk to you about, do not compare yourself to others, man. Let me drop some knowledge on you guys. Most of the people you guys are seeing with these 1 week progression videos, 2 week progression onto keyboard and mouse for controller, they are liars, man. These guys have been playing keyboard and mouse for 2, 3, 4 months. They've been playing it off their YouTube channel, getting good at it. So when they do make a progression, it can be amazing and they can be a god overnight. And you guys will be very impressed by that. But I bet it will leave you feeling demotivated, make you feel like, you know, dang, man, I'm not progressing as fast as these people. What's wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? Promise you, most of these people on YouTube, they're clickbaiting you guys, man. They're not a week on keyboard and mouse or 2 weeks on keyboard and mouse. They've been playing it off and on for a few months. Stuff like that, man. Do not compare yourself to anyone else. The only thing you guys need to focus on, there's one thing you take away from this video, be better than yourself yesterday. That's it. Just worry about yourself and trying to be a little bit better every single day. I promise you guys, if you keep building and stacking your skill like that, you will get somewhere, man. All right, guys, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about is your mindset when you're tilting. So if you guys haven't switched yet, let me just let you in on a little secret. You are going to die a lot, especially at first, man. It's going to be tough. And a big problem that a lot of people have when they first start switching, and a lot of you guys probably are going through this right now, you guys are going to get killed a lot and you're going to be mad. You're going to be like, dang, I would have definitely killed that guy if I was on controller. And you're probably right. I actually remember when I was first switching, sometimes in the middle of a fight, I would pick up my elite controller and finish the fight with my elite because I'm like, that kid's a bot. I'm not letting this kid kill me right now. Let that kid kill you, man. It's one of the best things you can do is to take those deaths on the cheek, man. Understand that it is a part of everyone's process when switching, man. If you guys are half pregnant and you're switching back to controller whenever you get frustrated for a day or for a week and you're back and forth, it's the worst thing you can do for your muscle memory. If you really want to improve, you got to go all in, man. Make a decision 100%. I promise you guys, if you go all in and put in the work, bro, you will get as good as you want to, man. It'll go as far as your work ethic takes you. There is no limit to how good you guys can get. Trust me, man. Okay, guys, and another huge thing, man, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to realize right now that you have this problem. I have an ego, man. I want to be a really good player always. In any game I'm playing, anything I'm doing, I want to be performing on a high level. And a problem I had when I first switched to keyboard and mouse is I would get good at a couple things, right? And then that's all I would practice or all I would do on stream because, where I was playing my friends, I would stay in the small comfort zone that I made and I wouldn't really be progressing as fast. So think about it like this. If I'm sitting there doing the things I already know how to do, I'll probably play better in the short term, right? Does that make sense? If I'm sitting there and I'm going through these motions of stuff I already know how to do, I'm not trying to do any of this crazy stuff or try to go outside my comfort zone. I'm just doing what I know how to do. I'm probably going to win more fights in the short term. But guess what will happen? The person who keeps dying and pushing outside their comfort zone and trying new things and failing and failing and failing, that person is going to win in the long run, man. The person who gets out of their comfort zone, who takes the dust on the cheek, who's not afraid to try new things every day, man. You guys should be trying to learn one new thing at least. Never get on and do the exact same thing you did yesterday, the same routine. Try a different build, a different tunnel, a different edit. Try playing a little more aggressive. Go for that beam, go for that challenge. Try something new, man. If you guys are trying something new every day when you get on, bro, you will make so much more progress. You might die more in the short term, but I promise you will make so much progress in the long run in that 5-6 month window. Promise. Getting right into my next piece of advice, man. No more excuses. It ain't about your keyboard. It's not about your mouse. It's not about your monitor. I play 60 hertz. All the gameplay you see of me, 60 hertz. Okay? I'm not on 0 ping. Stop worrying about all that stuff, man. Stop chasing professional players' keybinds. Oh, if I change to this guy's binds, then I'll be that. No, that's not how it works, man. Stick to binds. Find binds. I don't care what binds you find. I have videos on binds. You can go take those binds. But guess what? After you take those binds, you're married to them, bro. The second you find some binds that you like, just because you have a bad day or a bad week, that doesn't mean you can change your binds or blame it on your monitor or change your sensitivity. Stick to your stuff, man. It will help your muscle memory over time so much, guys. Don't get frustrated quick. Like I said, just focus on yourself. I promise you guys, if you keep the same sensitivity over time, you keep the same binds over time, you don't make excuses about monitors and keyboards. Okay, of course that stuff's great and it does make a difference. I'm not saying it doesn't, but I promise if you just focus on your stuff, focus on what you're doing wrong and how you can improve, you will get so much better than your competitors, because 99% of kids will change to binds every time they have a bad day. They'll change their sense. They'll try a new keyboard. They'll say, oh, they'll blame it on their mouse. The person who takes responsibility for that stuff and locks in, man, and puts in the work and is patient will have the best results. It won't even be close, man. Another super underrated thing you guys should be doing on your off time is watching pros' Twitch streams. Now, I specifically say Twitch streams because watching a YouTube video isn't really gonna get you anywhere. If you go watch high-level players play Arena on Twitch, you are seeing all their deaths, their mistakes, their victories. Obviously, you're getting a more full picture of what it looks like to be a good player. Every single player has a ton of deaths, a ton of mistakes. They do a lot wrong and they do a lot right. And YouTube doesn't do that justice, man. When you look at YouTube, it's the same thing where if you're looking at a girl on Instagram and she has all this makeup on and it's edited, and then people compare themselves to that and then they feel bad. If you guys are watching Twitch streams, you're seeing the downfalls and the upswings of every player, you know what I mean? And I think that's really important, and it's going to give you a much better idea of where you need to get to, and you're going to see so much more things you can use as far as small little tips that will go so far in the long run. Definitely watch a keyboard and mouse player. Maybe even watch somebody who doesn't have as much views that's a very good player, so you can actually interact with them and talk to them a little bit. And watching these streams over time 100% will help your muscle memory and give you a lot of new tips in the game. Also, guys, if you're clicking on a video like this and you're watching it this attentively, I'm assuming you're wondering, is it worth it, man? And let me just tell you, in my experience and a lot of other people's, it definitely is, man. It's so rewarding getting good at the game again, or getting good for the first time if you weren't the best player on controller. It is a totally new experience. Like, I definitely remember saying this a lot, especially around my 3-4 month mark. It's like playing a totally different game, man. It's so much fun getting into a different community, a different everything. It really is worth it, man. You got to push through that initial frustration for the first couple months, but as you start to see these big, dividends of improvement, it really all becomes worth it. It's such a great process, and I really do think it really is a great testament that hard work pays off, man. And anything you do, if you put in the work, you put in the hours consistently, day in, day out, even if you can't play very long, the key is play every day, even if it's an hour or 2 hours. Get your time in, man, and it will pay off. Another super important tip here, guys, and I'm sure you've heard someone say this before, but I'm going to reiterate it. Make sure you guys are playing people who are better than yourself if you want to improve. It goes back to what I was saying with the ego thing. I personally always want to be good at the game I'm playing. I want to be better than my friends, all that stuff. If you guys are just picking out people to play who are bots or who aren't as good as you, and you know that, you're doing yourself a disservice. Yes, you might be winning those games in the short term, but a player that's worse than you isn't going to push you and expose your weaknesses. You're going to sit in the comfort zone, which is not where we want to be. Like we were saying earlier, we want to be way outside the comfort zone, man. You guys want to be taking fights and playing against people who are better than you, playing friends who are better than you, welcoming those deaths, because that will expose what you need to work on and it will take you to the level you need to get to. Sitting there playing people you know you can beat isn't doing you any good. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video. I really hope I brought you some value here today. If you are new to my channel, please do consider subscribing. I am going to be bringing so much more motivational esports content, specifically Fortnite, talking about tips for switching, tons of different things, you know, anything, arena, how to whatever, you know. I'm going to bring a lot of videos to you guys that will bring you value, that will be informative. If this video did help you in any way, man, a like, a comment, it all means the world. I also do stream on Twitch every single day, so if that's something you guys are interested in, the link in the bio will be there to my Twitch. Let me know if you're from my YouTube, man, if you stop by. And yeah, guys, that's all for me today. It's been your boy Humbo. It's been good. Peace.